Hello everyone, myself Koushik Datta. Welcome you to my channel Learning with KD. Today I will explain you about the cultivation of 4 different types of mushroom, that is oyster, button, milky and Ganoderma. So this is very interesting topic where you will know about the mushroom, their nutritional values, how they are cultivated, etc, etc. I assure you after watching till end you will become expert in cultivation of mushroom. When we say mushroom, many people think of only button mushroom. This could mislead you that this is the only species considered as mushroom. Actually, there are thousands of different species of mushroom in nature. Cultivation of mushroom has been in vogue of almost 200 years. However, commercial mushroom farming in India has started recently. Its popularity is grown and it has become a business which is export oriented. Today, mushroom cultivation has taken up in all over the countries, states like UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, Southern state, as well as in all the northeast states of the country. While earlier, it was cultivated on Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, and hilly areas. Mushroom is an excellent source of protein, vitamin, minerals, folic acid, and it's good source of iron for anemic patients. Mushroom cultivation is becoming popular because it's not only meet the dietary requirement but also aids to the income, especially of growers with insufficient land. Now coming to the scientific classification, kingdom is fungi, phylum is Basidiomycota, class is Agaricomycetes, order is Agaricales, family is Agaricaceae, genus is Agaricus, and species is Agaricus bisporus. So when we see for the oyster mushroom, the family is Pleuritaceae, genus is Pleuratus, and species is Pleuratus ostratus. So let us know more about mushroom. So fungi are the second largest group of organism after insect. Over decades, there has been increasing the production of button, but production of other mushroom has increased much more, as a result of which at present, the relative contribution of button in the world production is only 15%. And it is no more world number one mushroom. At present, shiitake, oyster mushroom, wood air mushroom, winter mushroom, white mushroom, paddy straw mushroom accounts for 90% of the total world mushroom production. Today, China cultivates around 60 different types of mushroom and produce around 85% of total of 40 million tons mushroom of the world. So mushroom is an edible fungus. So any of various fungi that produce a freshly fruiting body, especially one consisting of stalk with umbrella-shaped cap. They lack chlorophyll and thus they are parasitic, saprophytic, and mycorrhizal. So parasitic are an organism that live on a host, and saprophytic is that a plant, fungus, or microorganism that live on dead or decaying organic matter. And mycorrhiza is the mutual symbiotic association between fungi and plant. Next we see mycelium. So mycelium are the fungi's vegetative structures composed of white or creamy colored long thread called hyphae. So mycelium is asexual until it joins with another mycelium and grows on organic substance. So after uniting, the two mycelium can form a fruiting body which creates a mushroom. Now we see mushroom substrate. So it's a medium that allows mushroom mycelium, the vegetative part of the fungus, consisting of a mass of branches thread called hyphae, to develop and establish itself. The substrate offers the nutrition, moisture and energy that mushroom requires to grow. And now comes the spawn. So mushroom spawn is a substrate that already has mycelium growing on it. Next we see nutritional value of mushroom. So it contains protein, vitamin, minerals and antioxidants. This can have various health benefits. For example, antioxidants are chemicals that helps the body to eliminate free radicals. Among the antioxidant agents in mushrooms are selenium, vitamin C, chlorine. So in 1 cup of mushroom contain no cholesterol, calories 26 gram, carbohydrate 3.1 gram, protein 3.1 gram, fiber 1 gram, fat 0.3 gram, unsaturated fat 0.1 gram, sodium 5 mg, potassium 318 mg, vitamin C 3%, iron 2%, and vitamin D 1%. Now coming to the cultivation technology, so I will be talking about 4 different types of cultivation, that is oyster mushroom, button mushroom, milky mushroom and Ganoderma mushroom cultivation. Next, coming to the cultivation of oyster mushroom. So oyster mushroom has been standardized on locally available substrates. Oyster mushroom, also known as by Pleurotus ostratus, is commonly called dingri in India. It has oyster-like shape, because of which it is popularly known as oyster mushroom. Its cultivation can be done on number of agricultural waste, organic waste material. The important substrate includes the straw of different cereals, sugarcane, cotton waste, jute, groundnut shells, small wood pieces, sawdust, maize cobs, etc., depending upon the widespread availability of the materials. Even there are some varieties which we can cultivate, like king oyster, grey oyster, pink oyster, Pleurotus sajur kaju, and Pleurotus florida. Now we see how the Now coming to substrate preparation, so how the substrate are being prepared. So it is commonly cultivated on wheat or rice straw due to their easily availability in large quantities. So straw can be sterilized by various methods like hot water treatment, stem pasteurization, chemical sterilization. So hot water treatment is that the wetted straw is dipped in hot water having temperature of 80 degrees Celsius for 2 hours so that the straw becomes soft and the growth of the mycelium um, takes place easily. But this method is not used for large scale commercial cultivation. Now coming to the steam pasteurization. So in this method, pre-wetted straws is pasteurized by passing steam through the straw for 2 to 3 hours. So this method is used for commercial cultivation. And now comes the chemical sterilization. So in this method, 6 to 8 gram of babistin, 125 ml formalin are added into 100 liter of water, and then 10 to 15 kg of substrate are slowly dipped into that solution water and are kept covered and left for 22 to 24 hours. And after that, the substrate are taken out and spread so that they keep 60% of moisture. Now coming to spawning, the normal rate of spawning is 10:1. That is, if 100 kg of dry substrate is taken, then take 1 kg of spawn. The spawning is usually done in layer or even in through uniformly mixed with the substance, that is broadcasting method. While in layer method, the spawn is mixed after every layer of 3 to 5 cm thickness of straw. Take polythene bag of 12 inch into 18 inch, make 10 to 15 holes on it of 1 cm diameter. After filling the substrate in the bag, the mouth of the bag should be tied with thread or rubber band. Maintain 20 to 25 degrees Celsius of temperature and humidity of 80 to 90% in the incubation room. Now coming to cropping and management, as bagging is completed, mushroom bags are kept in mushroom houses on 25 to 30 centimeter apart from one another, hanging on nylon ropes, or even can be kept in racks. The incubation period of 15 days goes on after that. The white colony growth of mycelium spread in these bags, which can be noticed easily in that period. The room is completely closed with no ventilation, and the rate of carbon dioxide concentration is 7,500 ppm to 8,500 ppm. And from pinhead formation till production, the CO2 concentration is 1000 to 1500 ppm. As the incubation period is over, on the ventilation at least 3 to 4 times a day, so to control CO2 concentration. Maintain relative humidity of 80 to 90%, encourage gaseous exchange, and maintain room temperature. To check the relative humidity, hygrometer is used. The humidifier machine is also used to maintain the humidity. The cross ventilation is made 2 or 3 feet height from ground level, and the size of 2 into 3 feet is preferred. Now coming to harvesting and yield. So the harvesting is that the fruiting comes within 21 days. So the first harvesting is done on 21 days. Collection of all the fruiting body is done and no selection is done, as it is observed that if larger mushroom is harvested and smaller one are left, they get shrinked and then damaged. So complete harvesting of bag is done. Second harvesting is done after 10 to 12 days of first harvesting, and third harvesting is done after 15 to 18 days of second harvesting. And the yield is 30% of yield we get, that is in 100 kg of dry straw we get 30 kg of mushroom yield. There is some glimpse of activity. So we see that the first one is selection and collection of substrate. Second one is chemical sterilization, then hot water treatment, then straw added to sterilize, then removal to excess water, then spreading of straw to remove moisture, then mixing of spawn and straw, that is broadcasting method, then bagging through layering process, then it comes hanging, and then fruiting. Now coming to the cultivation of button mushroom. So button mushroom include high temperature species, that is Agaricus bisporus, 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, required well decomposed manure for its cultivation, which is prepared by long method or zero energy polytunnel composting method by mixing wheat or rice straw with supplements like chicken manure, wheat bran, urea, gypsum, etc. The prepared compost is sealed in polythene bags or wooden tray. The spawned by through broadcasting method at a ratio of 100:1, and in oyster mushroom it was 10:1, and here it is 100:1. Incubate in a closed room at 25 plus minus 1 degree Celsius and 80 to 90% of relative humidity, with concentration of carbon dioxide during case run or mycelium run, and pinhead is 7500 ppm to 8500 ppm, and 1000 to 1500 ppm is maintained. After 12 to 15 days of incubation, when mycelium of spawn completely covered the compost, then it is covered with 1 to 1.5 inch layer of sterilized wet casing mixture containing of FYM alone, or FYM plus compost, or FYM plus forest soil, or FYM or soil or vermicompost with coco peat. Then it is treated with formalin and babestine and then applied. So the mycelium of button mushroom will not be fructify unless it is covered with the surface with a layer of fine casing mixture. Now coming to composting, how the compost is made. So we require straw, poultry manure, wheat bran, urea, gypsum, 6 PVC pipe and polythene sheet. So in day 1, so take dry straw, water the straw 100% and moisture to be provided. In day 2, do as same as day 1 to make straw soften and provide moisture. In day 3, mix poultry manure, wheat bran, gypsum, urea and straw nicely. In day 4, preparation of tunnel bed. So bed length is 20 feet into 7 feet and height of 1 feet. Then use 3 PVC pipe, one at middle of the bed and another 2 at the end side of the bed, and place the pipe in such a manner so that it get properly covered. So now make another bed over the first bed at a height of 2 feet. It maintained that use 2 PVC pipe and place at the 2 side at the bed so that it gets completely covered. Make another bed over the second one of 1 feet and place PVC pipe at the middle of that. Then completely covered it. So total height is of 4 feet to 5 feet is made. So to make pressure and to generate heat. At last, completely air-locked with polythene sheet from all sides. The shape of the tunnel will be like as a pyramid shape. Now the till 4th day is known as 0 day and 5th day is called as first day. So first day no disturbance, second day no disturbance, third day no disturbance. In 4th day only open the polythene sheet from the side, that is 2 sides of the pipe's end, and rest will remain covered. In 5th day only cap will remain covered and remaining 75% will be open. In 6th day fully open the polythene and first turning will take place. Break the complete tunnel, mix it properly and make the bed again and cover it, that is completely airlock. In 7th and 8th day no disturbance. 9th day will be same as 4th day. 10th day will be same as 5th day, and 11th day there will be a second turning, breaking the tunnel, mixing it properly and making of bed again, and then cover it with a polythene sheet. In 12th day no disturbance. 13th day removal of 100% polythene and then third turning, and no tunnel is made again and left open, covered if rain comes. 14th day will be 4th turning and leave it as it is. In 15 days, check the presence of ammonia and heat. If there are absence in compost, then spawning can be done. If ammonia and heat is present, then do the turning each and every day after third turning. And now we see that the qualities of a good compost. So take in hand, the color will be dark brown and press it. The color will change into darker color than earlier, and then it will automatically come back to its original color. The compost should be dark brown in color with profuse fire fangs. Compost should have moisture present of about 68 to 70%. pH of the compost should range from 7.2 to 7.8. So now comes casing. So what is casing? So casing is the covering the top of mushroom bed after completion of the spawn run with a layer of appropriate soil mixture is known as casing. So different material used in India as a casing material like loam soil plus sand rate of 4:1, 2 years old spent compost plus loam soil plus FIM at the rate of 2:1:1, 2 years old spent compost plus sand plus lime at the rate of 4:1:1. So why casing is necessary? Casing is necessary because it helps in converting the vegetative phase into fruiting. Fruiting bodies are found in abundance and thus production is economical. It helps in conserving the environment in mushroom beds. Exchange of gases comes how the casing soil is prepared. So first the preparation. We take vermicompost 70% and cocopeat 30%. Then mix it well. Then comes the treatment. So we take 1 liter of water and add 10 ml of formalin and 5 to 7 gram of biostain and spray in the casing soil. So total 3 times the treatment needs to be done in 6 days. So do the treatment in the alternative days. And then come the application. So as the incubation period gets over, apply casing soil. Thickness of 1 to 1.5 inch of casing soil is added on the top and moisture of 80 to 90% is maintained by applying water. After 10 days, ruffling is done on the casing soil to break the colony growth of the mycelium from casing soil and removal of unwanted plants. Now comes to harvesting and yield. So timing is most important factors in button mushroom. Mushroom should be picked before the veil breaks and stem elongates. The standard harvesting technique consists of grasping the base of stem, pull it with a twisting motion, being careful not disturbing the adjacent pinheads. As the fruiting is taken out, cover the area with the casing soil. So we get first harvest by 40 to 45 days. And now coming to the yield, so we can harvest button mushroom of about 3 months to 4 months depending upon the quality of the spawn, compost, casing material or casing mixture and the prevailing environment condition in the mushroom house. We get about 30% of yield, that is in 100 kg of compost, we get 27 to 32 kg of mushroom. Then we see in first photo the compost, then the spawn, then the spawning in broadcasting method. Then we see that how the casing soil is done, then the application of casing soil. Then after applying casing soil, the bags are kept in mushroom house and at last the fruiting. Next coming to cultivation of milky mushroom. So that the milky mushroom cultivation is as similar as oyster mushroom and button mushroom. How? Let me explain. In oyster mushroom, we have learned about substrate preparation through hot water treatment and stem pasteurization. So here also it is similar as oyster mushroom. So and now comes the spawning. So we have to do spawning only by through broadcasting method and no layer method is done. We have to maintain 60 to 65% of moisture share of the substrate. The spawning ratio is as similar as oyster mushroom, that is 10:1. The temperature of 25 to 35 degrees Celsius at relative humidity of 80 to 90% are maintained in incubation period, and incubation period is of about 15 to 20 days. So as the incubation period gets over, we need to apply casing soil, and we know how to prepare a casing soil and to apply from button mushroom. Now coming to cropping and harvesting. So within 3 to 5 days in the form of a needle shape which matured in about a week. So mushroom with 8 to 9 centimeter diameter caps are harvested by twisting. And now coming to yield. So it is a crop of 40 to 45 days cycle, and the yield varies from 20 to 25 kg per 100 kg of dry straw. Now coming to the cultivation of Ganoderma mushroom. So Ganoderma mushroom is also known as red mushroom or rishi mushroom. It is the most important medicinal mushroom in the world with current or global trade of about $2 billion. The trade in India has crossed rupees 100 crore annually through imports from Malaysia and China. Rishi is reported to very significant medicinal value: anti-cancer, anti-HIV, anti-heart attack, cholesterol lowering, as well as anti-angiogenic, hepatic and nephrotoprotective, anti-diabetes, antioxidants, etc. etc. Now coming to the cultivation. So Ganoderma mushroom can be cultivated or grown in natural or artificial methods. In natural method, it is grown naturally and there is no involvement of human beings. But in artificial method, Ganoderma mushroom is cultivated with various methods. First, take woods or tree logs as a substrate. Select mango, poplar or salwoods as because they have 0% of oil content. If oil present is found, the fungus will not grow. Then after selection, cut the logs of 6-inch size. After that, then cleaning and removal of skin or bark, and then treatment is done. And then step 4, take 100 liter of water and dip 200 to 250 tree logs into it. Also add malt of about 50 gram. So it is a wonderful nutrients to promote mycelium growth, and mix it well. And then cover the container and left it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, remove the water and keep the tree logs in such a manner so that the excess moisture is removed, and check by fill method. Now make a mixture of gypsum and lime at the ratio of 2:1 as they helps to generate heat and maintain pH. As the mixture is made, then mix with the wood or the logs from all sides. Then take a mushroom bag of size 12 into 18 inch and of 51 microns. Then in one polythene, take 7 to 8 logs or wood pieces and then seal it with rubber band. Then put the bags in autoclave having temperature of 121 degrees Celsius, pressure of 15 to 19 psi, and check the water level. Then close the autoclave and leave it for 1 to 1.5 hours. After that, there will be city in first hour, and after the first city, make timings for 15 minutes. After that, off the autoclave and leave it as it is for another 15 to 30 minutes so to release the inside pressure. Now moving to lab, so having laminar airflow and also having mains, tube lights, UV, air filter, and put all the bags in a laminar chamber on the UV for 15 minutes. After that, on the air filter for 15 minutes to remove the rays, as gases are harmful to us. Until then the bags will cool down. Then in laminar chamber only we will open the bags and do the spawning. Take 5 to 10 gram of spawn, spread it, seal the bag, shake it and mention the date. And place the bag in incubation room with no light, air locked. Open the room for some time in morning for the exchange of gases. The incubation time period is of 28 to 30 days. And maintain humidity of 70 to 80% and temperature of 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. And then the bagging process starts as the incubation period gets over. Make a compost of about 60 kg FYM or 6-month-old cow dungs. Add 2 kg of gypsum, 1 kg of lime and 6 to 7 kg of sand or soil. So in this ratio, 60 to 70 bags can be prepared. Now bagging takes place. Take black mushroom bag of size 12 into 18 inch, make 4 holes, 3 inside and 1 in below. First make 2 each layer of compost mixture and place 2 wood or logs in the middle, and then cover through compost on all the sides so that the log would not move. Fill it nicely and keep 1 cm gap on the top, that is 1 cm of wood log can be seen through all sides. Give water at the top to provide moisture. Maintain humidity of 80 to 90% and temperature of 28 to 35 degrees Celsius after bagging. After 20 to 25 days, pinhead formation is observed. Then after next 15 to 20 days, first harvesting is done. After that, the second harvesting is also done on the same interval, and then it is dried and then packed. Note that it has a shelf life of 3 to 4 months. From one log or wood in 3 to 4 months, we get 5 to 10 gram of Ganoderma mushroom. Now we see that the first photo is the selection and then washing. After that, the addition of malt extract powder, then the addition of gypsum and lime through all side, then the bagging of 7 to 8 logs in one bag, then placing the bag in autoclave, and then after that placing bags in laminar and then spawning, then preparation of bags after that, and the fruiting. So this was all about the cultivation of mushrooms. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel, as your support will really help me a lot. Thank you everyone. Have a safe and a wonderful time.